What's going on, everybody? It is Milbro back with day 5 of the Legacy playthrough here. I'm just getting out of the home after doing some overnight crafting, still doing a little bit of that. I have gotten my goal that I wanted to achieve overnight, which was get level 200 tools, so I made a whole bunch of iron arrowheads, and after that shovel is done, we should be good to see a new we'll see a whole new level of tool crafting, whole of weapon. Working on a spike club after those arrows, so we'll work on a nice little bow for it too. We're gonna go head off this morning to the snow biome, see if we can find anything good over there. I'm just gonna check this dumpster. Nothing really good there. So pretty much just I figure like see if we can find some tree stumps, see if we find anything good, maybe a source of water. That's not too far away because I do have a whole bunch of jars that I would like to kind of, fill up, and that way you don't have to worry for water. Just kind of one of those, hedge my bets. Toolsmithing now level 23. And there we go. Now we got our iron arrows going. I did invest another 10 points into quicker crafting here, so that is now kind of properly leveled, caught up a little bit, so we should be crafting as fast as possible until we unlock the next bit. I think it's like it goes, I think I need, well, I guess I can afford the next level. Well, I can invest into it if I really felt like it. Don't realize how fast I'm actually leveling up in this game. Also, grab my chrysanthemum. I'm trying to remember to grab that because of, so I can increase wellness. Do you have a tree stump here? Nothing. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, it's just kind of like for whatever reason, sometimes like in the snow biome, like the tree stump loot has always been, like just unusually good. Like something special about it. Might have to worry about being cold. I see a tree stump there though. Let's see. Hopefully we don't get we don't have to worry about frost claws or anything like this. It's just literally like it's just cold. That's literally all it is. Weaponsmithing level 18. We'll check you out. Nothing. Getting close to being done with those iron arrows, so come on, show me the money. Nothing. You're making me look bad here in the game. Could have sworn it was like pretty good. There is a lumberjack up ahead, so we'll try to get you. Got padlock. Can I actually invest into? Oh, I can actually. That'll probably be my next investment. The old sexy T-Rex, just for my stamina regen faster. There is a chicken. Handgun receiver. We do have to be careful. There is a... I believe it is dog day today, so... I believe it comes about day 5, and if you're not careful, like, a whole bunch of dogs will come and ambush your butt. And they'll try and take a munch. Iron arrowhead. And we'll just kind of keep cruising along here. Really haven't found too much out of these tree stones, but nothing. We'll take a vitamin. Huh. Yeah, it's one of those you have to be careful about dogs on this version because it's one of those like some of the big content creators fear the dogs in new version, and like which don't get me wrong, the dogs are still a threat there, but they are nowhere near what they are on this version. It's kind of one of those. It's like if you're fearing for yourself on the modern version, those dogs, it's like I got news for you. they're nothing compared to this one. The dogs are. It's kind of because it's because the dogs are. It doesn't really help out on this version, especially on console. The it's kind of like, since it's twitchy for us on controller, it really doesn't help that the dogs are so quickly, like they will start zooming. That's the thing, level 19. And so it's just kind of one of those deals of, hey, look, honey. Let's actually scrap this down. It's just kind of one of those, like, you will get your butt rushed by the zombs and, well, by the dogs, and they also do a lot of damage on higher difficulty, so it's just kind of not a fun time with them. Before, like, I had to delete, like, all my 70 content. Like, there was an episode where I had, like, apparently, like, I think it was, like, close to 50 dogs swarming me in the wasteland because because I like playing on high spawns, so, because I'm just kind of like, what's a zombie apocalypse? So that's zombies, and, someone actually counted that. I didn't count it because I was like, there's too many to count. We'll have you. I forgot to pack water, unfortunately, so major mistake by me. Probably have to go back for some water, but thankfully it's so easy to come across. If we get lucky, we might have a zombie drop some water. Nothing. I see what it looks like. Oh, it's the desert biome, it looks like. Desert biome is actually pretty nice. Because, you can find aloe vera and everything like that, but it's like, the thing about, like, farming on this version, it's not as much of a pain because they don't make you have to have, like, 5 of one item just to get a seed. Literally, it just takes, like, a potato to make a potato seed. Grab you up. We'll search this house here for water. Not really seeing any water sources in the distance, though. Grab you. Nothing. We'll knock you down. Please, have some water for me. Bears, actually, that provides some hydration. Not gonna complain. Get Arlene. And Spike Club proving its worth. Just overall the best club in the game. No sham sandwiches, damn it. Someone's getting a little mad, so take care of you. They're kind of escape. At least we managed to fend off hydration for a little bit. Let's see how our axe does now. 30 damage, woohoo! That's a big upgrade. And hi guys, come here. Boink. And 15 points to spin. We'll just grab you up. Did you have anything for me? Stop it with the damn sham sandwiches. Grab you. Mikey's just coming on over. Come here, Mikey. Just knock you out. Just a tin can. I said water, Mikey, not a tin can. You are a tin can, though. I'll just turn on, and there we go. Pistol book, actually. Pretty nice find. Means we can start making a pistol sometime soon. We'll just drop you because you're useless, and check you out. Motor oil, yeah, whatever. Damn, I was hoping for a blueberry pie there. Oh well, not really that big of a deal, so I believe that might be... Is that a road over there, or am I going crazy? I might be going crazy, guys, so... Gotta watch out for the cacti, because I remember, like, driving on the, mini bike, years ago with, and it would be hell of a battle. Like you would just get. Oh, hi. I'm like, what the hell's that? But it's like, I would lost so much health to cacti on this version. It's not even funny. Let's see what you got. What are you hiding in the loop there, big boy? Mr. Lumberjack? This is the old school Lumberjack, so... A lot of these models are very old, but they're not the original. Come on. I know you want to go down. Come on. Do you care to not be paying the booty? Thank you. Alright, check you out. Nothing, and Arlene. Get you. More sham sandwiches. Got to read the pistol book too. Get that, and pistol is unlocked. This looks like a... No, that looks like burnt biome actually. Man, where's a water source when I need it? Sir, do you know where a water source is? No, but you know where a freaking sham sandwich is. My goodness. At least in the new version, well in the current version, at least sham sandwiches are somewhat useful for antibiotic. This, it's just like, it's just literally here to clog up your inventory. I believe if I remember right, yucca juice is actually pretty easy to craft. It does give you some fullness and some stamina. It's actually a pretty nice little bit. Alright, we can actually make forgot about that. We can actually just make yucca juice, and that's kind of one of the nice things if you got a desert. You spawn a pretty big desert biome, that's pretty helpful for you. It's like you can, all you need is just like a glass jar, and you pretty much have infinite infinite water. So we'll take this and just kind of have a swig of it. I do want to save some yucca fruits for farming along with aloe vera. Let's see. Yeah, we can make an aloe vera seed here. Takes one, so nice. Nice. I believe, if I remember right, burnt biome can be ripe with dogs. Just okay. That's Arlene. Arlene, let me just grab that. And there you go, Arlene. Knock you out. She's kind of twitching over, so grab you. And we'll just kind of keep going here with this. Yeah, like I say, burnt biome I remember is has a fairly can be kind of a pain in the butt about dogs. The thing is, it's like if you like early game, the biome, those little burnout houses and everything, they're pretty good for trying to find you a what's it called, a cooking pot. Kind of like you have a fairly high likelihood. Ah, the burnt boy, the classic burnt boy. Nice to see you. Bit more charred than usual, so. Alright, we'll just scrap you down for iron. Thank you very much, good sir. I appreciate you very much. For at least dropping by and saying hello. And there we go. See, I think we might wind up starting a farm today. It's like, I know it's kind of crazy, but we'll get into that like here in a little bit. I was just kind of, it's like, what turned out to be, we'll turn from being a water source into, a water source search into a farming thing, I guess. Kind of just look around on this side of the terrain, just make sure I'm not missing out on a lake. That looks like wasteland over there, which we do not want to go to. That is a deer, so let's see. Can I come here, you? Come here. I wanna knock you out. Don't be silly like this. Thank you. Level 23. And he gave me a seed for the farming. Well, at least he's nice enough to do that. Wait a minute, wrong. Wrong with trying to reload. My bad. My bad. Come here. Boop. Level 20 on blunt weapons, so can invest into another level of that soon, so. Yay! Let's try to get a sneak shot on the deer. The food and the animal, well, the leather and food would be nice, so. Come on. I apologize for this, guys. This is the plains biome. This is actually a pretty good, spot for, I believe it's the place where you can find corn. Hit the deer, and so, which I'll probably do, it's like, I'd probably take it and look for some corn, Either plains biome or, or desert biome is like you're good for yucca. I'm just kind of like, it'd be nice to have corn so I can start making cornbread, which is apparently like one of the most efficient ways of making your wellness go up, because it has like just enough fullness where it fills you up enough, like whoopsie, and all that, to make it good, and it's just like, I guess it's just really good overall. Get you to reduce on space. Animal fat, I think I can use that to make torches, but I don't really worry about that. There we are. Start harvesting up a bit more. And that should be good, so don't know why I made that into a piece of leather, but actually we can just turn that into leather and free up another slot for us. I think I'm just gonna drop that trophy though. So we'll go over to we'll go wandering into the plains biome and look for some ears of corn. I know it's like may not seem the most wild of things, may not seem like the most exciting things, guys, but hey, this is just how it is on this version. It's one of those. It's like I don't mind the quests on the newer versions, but I'm like I feel like they could be done better in a way. So yeah, there should be corn spawns randomly in these biomes. There it is. There it is. So grab one ear of corn. There's that, and I believe. I mean, really, all we need is one to start a farm. So, it's like, I'm just happy to find it. You can see kind of mountainous, to be honest. And, come on over, sir. I'll take you for XP. Come here. Yeah, there's no real way of telling, like, kind of like how far off you are at the next level. This is literally just smack zombies around and you'll eventually level up. One piece. If I could find one more ear of corn, that would be a nice little. Basically, it would just kind of double the production a little bit. There's two more, actually. 3. Well, okay. I guess I should stop it right there and go back home, because that's just good fortune right there. Find like 4 pieces of corn fairly quick. Check you out for steel arrows. I'll have you for your food, though. Thank you. And scrap you down. I think I hear another zombie off in the distance. Nah. I'm gonna go back to town and drop my stuff off and get my stuff ready for farming, and then I'll catch up with you in a little bit. Alright, so I have gotten back to the home, and I have gotten my stuff for gardening here. hang on, let's try to... So basically how farming works on this version is the farming is very... Basically, you use the gardening hoe here to actually till the ground, and you can upgrade with fertilizer. It's pretty much one of those things you can just... It's like, I know it looks kind of unusual and the dirt looks really bad, but it's like, this is kind of how you start increasing your yield of crops, so hopefully should be able to... Hopefully got most of this tilled for the good old aloe vera. Yeah, pretty much it's like starting a little farm like this. It's not hard to do. It's like once you get your iron tools going, it's just a matter of make sure there's no one trying to come over and beat me up. But it's just like you just gotta find the seeds really. The hardest one I believe to find, if I'm not mistaken, is the potato seed, and then it would be like the corn if you're finding having trouble finding plains biomes. So we'll just kind of till the dirt here and get that, and that should be good. Let's make sure this is actually done. There we go. Actually wasn't tilled up, so there we go, that looks a lot better. But yeah, it's just pretty much, and then once it's grown, like, I believe it takes about the same amount of time as modern 7 days, so it's pretty much a, but instead of, like, smacking the plants, you actually have to, just press triangle, pick them up. So it's pretty much just that. It's very simple. And sometimes it can be a little finicky about how it wants to place it. Especially if you have stick drift like me. There you go, and we'll just plant a potato seed. Thankfully I did manage to find myself a potato. And so we're just gonna turn that in. And you might be wondering, like, you know, aside from, like, you know, better food, like, what's the real point of farming? Like, it's basically, like, supposedly from what I've heard is, like, one of the best ways to make, dukes on this version is if you want to, since there's no quest, you want to make beer. It's like, yes, beer is your go-to moneymaker. You want to do that, and so just gonna plant a bit of corn. Crafting seeds is to level up your miscellaneous crafting. So come on, there you go. Good game. At least you've learned. Get you, and there we go. Trying to keep this somewhat uniform. I do apologize that this is a little bit boring, but hey, I figure, you know, like, since this is probably gonna be like after day 35, this will probably be the only legacy version playthrough I will do for a while. It's like, you know, figure try to show off them as much as possible. Kind of show just how, like, 7 days used to be. Kind of in a sense, like, this is obviously, like, I know Jwoodle said, you know, it would be nice to have basically, like, Alpha 16 gameplay with the modern graphics of 7 days. You know, like, basically just give us old school 7 days gameplay, but like this, but just give us the, just update the graphics, and then build upon that. Just make it to where we have, more weapons, you know, more content. Just use this as the foundation for what it is. It's just kind of like it wasn't really broken. Well, I guess some of the stuff there was bugs and everything like that, but it's just like, you know, it's like this game, this version had its issues, but still a good game at the end of the day. So, that should be good. But yeah, fertilizer, it can be kind of expensive. It basically, like, the one thing that like chemistry station is used for is like, aside from brew and beer, it's basically making fertilizer, and you can actually make cement. You can take the cement mixer and have that convert, use rotten flesh to make the old fertilizer too. It's like pretty much the cement mixer takes rotten flesh and then your chemistry station, everything's planted. The chemistry station is pretty much your what am I trying to say? It's where that's where you use the turds convert to fertilizer. So now that the farming's done, I think I'm gonna do a little time lapse to while I collect wood and everything like that, because I want to expand upon that horde base, you know, possibly turn it into a more self-sufficient base. So, probably gonna go. We'll go to about 2000 hours, and then for building time, and then we'll catch up then. Alright, so coming up to about 2000 hours, we are made a little bit of progress after gathering some wood. I have made myself a claw hammer, which will be important. I want to build these supports up really fast, and basically this will be a nice little bit of construction tool XP for us to get closer to a workbench. That is how we get to the workbench in this. I'll show you in just a second. For the workbench, it is under the tools and traps. This is where you find all of it. It's concrete mixing is unlocked at construction tools 10 and mining tools 20, and then you get the steel tools level 40, and then you get steel and all that, and then the workbench is at level 20 of construction tools, and then you level 50 in science for the chemistry station. There's also, I believe, 3 levels of steel smithing, which is basically just the way to unlock like steel arrowheads and all that. It's kind of ridiculous, like because I think if I'm not mistaken, if you want to buy all the skills in the game, you gotta like they're not like your action skills. They are basically it's like I don't think you have enough points to player levels. Hey, look, construction tools is just leveled up just by hitting grass. Yeah, pretty much hitting anything will level up an action skill you're using. Aside from like athletics and like even shooting guns at blocks, like will level up your tools. So I will show you though, like after I clean out this grass a little bit. The claw hammer is not like on modern days, well, the modern 7 days. Early just one upgrade done, but the thing is with the wooden blocks is, unlike cobble where there's only one level before concrete, you gotta do this, like, upgrade it twice before anything like that. It should give us a little bit of upgrades. And I'm not gonna upgrade it all the way, but I'll show you the iron, the base iron level, like that, and then it gets like a kind of like a whitish iron level, and then a full kind of scrap iron. Get level 9, and this is kind of like rapid fire upgrades, like kind of like your quick way to get it done. So, getting close to nighttime and all that. So, as I upgrade this stuff here, I'm gonna leave the episode. So, if you made this far into the episode, you like what you see, do please leave a like, comment, subscribe down below. Helps channel out so much. Do turn on notifications so you don't miss a video from me. And, well, we'll see you in the next one. Hope you have a great day.